Ra says you ain't gonna do nothing about it because I got the ultimate power, right? The other thing is, how many people were sick? I had readings because, during the New Year's, we get a lot of readings. During the Christmas holidays period, we get readings. People want New Year's readings. What's going on for the New Year? What's going to happen for the New Year? What's my New Year going to be like? We get all of that. How many people were sick? So that war between nature and man is still going on, y'all. So how many people were sick?
A lot of people were sick.
Tell me out. Y'all put it in the Facebook here.
A
How many
lot of
people were
people were
sick?
sick because there's a new kind of virus, flu going around. So a lot of people were getting sick. We were a lot of clients that we were getting. They were calling us. A lot of them were having the flu,
Having
some
no,
kind
it
of
was a
cold.
it was an upgraded type of goddamn flu, y'all. It was a flu that was targeting. If you already had, just say if you already had asthma, you was getting triple asthma. If you already had pains in your legs, you was getting triple pains in your legs. It was some type of upgraded kind of shit. That's what it
It's
was.
like it was I don't know. A lot. It was like COVID without being COVID, without being called COVID, because some people were having all the symptoms of COVID, but when they went to the doctor, they would tell them they didn't have COVID.
Right.
They just had some type of flu, and it was very strong.
Yeah, respiratory infections,
Yeah, respiratory.
pain in
Yep.
your butt and your legs and your knees and your toes getting. I'm like, what kind of shit they got going
See,
on?
Thomas said she was very sick. She had.
You were very sick, really? Wow. Never had what respiratory issues like this in my life. Yeah, because some people I know was coughing their goddamn guts out. They was coughing their lungs out like really bad. So I'm like, you know what? And see, it's a story that been put out there that says that it is heat that you should put on.
Okay. Can y'all hear us on Facebook and YouTube?
Can y'all hear us? Can y'all hear? Excuse me, y'all. So, if y'all can hear, let us know. Facebook and YouTube, if you can hear us, let us know.
Okay, they
Okay.
said yeah, they can hear us.
So, we actually were dealing with a lot of readings, and people were wondering what was going on.
A lot of readings, a lot of work. We've been just a lot of
And we
work,
got a lot
spiritual
more
work.
work to do. We got more work to do.
Let me
We're
see
not
that
done. See what?
book.
It's right there. And people are coming left and right because they're afraid of what's going on. Now, if you were sick in your town, in your city, if you were sick, let us know. Because a lot of people were getting sick. And you must know there's a spiritual warfare between man and nature and sun god Ra. Okay? So just be mindful of that.
And also, y'all, those who haven't, if y'all don't follow us on TikTok or YouTube or Facebook, my wife she's gotten her book out, the Cosmic Oracle. I heard, I know. Very, very, very good book. I want y'all to go get this on Amazon. You could buy it on Amazon, or you can go place your order at
Barnes
Barnes
and
and Nobles
Nobles
and
or Books a
other
Millions or
bookstores.
right.
It's doing very well on it's doing very well on Amazon right now, and let's go check it out. It's one of the top sellers they got.
They unleashed over 11 diseases over Michigan. Wow, 11 really? But don't y'all gotta think like, what the hell is wrong with these people? Now that comes back to our predictions. Okay, so be mindful of the weather. The weather's being manipulated, and that's all because they're trying to make you sick. It is what it is. It is what it is. So make sure you take care of yourselves. Make sure you're taking your vitamins. Make sure you're taking care of your immune health. Make sure you don't go out if you don't have to. Stay away from a crowd of people coughing and shit. We at this at the grocery store, people coughing. I'm like, can you cover your mouth, please? Right? Because they about to make me wear a mask again. So just take care of yourself because this is all being done, to cause health problems with people. That's what Spirit showed me. Okay? So be mindful of that. Now, let me tell you this. Okay, I see it. Maya, how did you like it? Did you enjoy the book? Let me know how you liked it and what was your best chapter in the book that you liked. So now moving forward, now we're going to see the East Coast be affected by some cold weather on and off, but I see a lot more flooding coming, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be something, Spirit is just alerting me about Florida. So you all pay attention to Florida because there's going to be some floods coming up in Florida as well. Sort of something like California that I see, but I see it coming to Florida. Now, Florida is known for sinkholes, okay? This year we are going to see 2 more sinkholes in Florida. That's what I see spiritually. As far as the water goes, you're going to see a situation sort of like California,
I'm sorry.
okay? They got their houses on the, they all think they all bad with their houses at the edge of the water. We was watching a video the other night, y'all, and the house and the sea, Mother Sea, said, this house got to go. Snatched it up out of there. And it was floating on it, you know what I mean? And I was like, see, y'all want to be spending all that money putting your houses on the beach, and they getting snatched up by the sea. There's going to be a situation like that in Florida. That's what I see. So do look out,
You see
Florida.
that?
If you're in the Florida area, to be careful. What?
The power is out in California, and they're using poop and pee water and turning it into fresh water.
Woo! I didn't know that.
Oh man,
So the power's out in California. Okay.
man,
Visha,
that's a tough
the
one.
tsunami happened. It happened. They said it. I was watching the news last night. They said the tsunami came right after the earthquake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Japan. But let's get back to the predictions because what you all need to know is that we must take things serious. Everybody's not taking this serious and they need to. Because in the beginning of this year, we are going to see a lot. Not just with the weather, but we're going to see a lot with politics, okay?
Mm-hmm.
With economics, okay? Brother Dinker, you want to go ahead and see what else you see with the weather before we get into the next?
The weather, I don't know. I keep seeing some. I keep seeing some bad weather too for China too. China's gonna get flooded. China's gonna have. I don't know. I keep seeing the earthquake for China too. Like something's gonna happen in China. Um, I don't know. It's gonna be a lot going on just all over the planet. I just see like chaos, like chaos weather all over the planet, flooding everywhere. Not just in the Americas, but it's other places. Like I see stuff happening in Dubai and places like that as well. So it's like the beings and the ancestors is not happy with what's going on in those places like that where people are very affluent because they be doing stuff under the table and doing things that the ancestors don't like.
So basically, these sea beings are very active family. And for those who do not know, yes, there's many cities under the sea. And these sea beings are very active and people are not paying attention. See, people are looking up here at the cosmos, which you should be, but pay attention to what's going on in that sea.
Hmm.
And actually, has anybody seen the new Aquaman yet? Have you seen the new Aquaman yet? If you have, we're not going to spoil it, but there's a lot of stuff in that movie that you need to know that is real. Okay? So if you haven't seen the new Aquaman, you need to go see it. Because the sea is getting ready to bring some heavy, heavy, heavy waters to this planet. And there has to be a cleansing that takes place. So do not panic, do not get scared. Just make sure you keep blowing boats in your garage and make sure you prepared for water. And make sure you know how to swim if you have to. Okay? And if you live inland, you're lucky because, see, here in Georgia, you know, the closest sea is 4 hours away. Right? But do not get it confused because under the city of Atlanta, where you think there's no water, is some water. Now, do get ready though, family, because Spirit is showing me that there's going to be a lot of floods over this year. This year, 2024, there's going to be a lot of hurricanes and a lot of floods. A lot of cleansing has to take place because they keep tainting and messing with mother's womb. Okay? And as long as they keep messing with her womb, she's going to start fighting back. And I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them. And they pissing me off because the more they do, the more we got to suffer. Right? The more we got to suffer. So at the end of the day, family, I know. Dante, I'm on live. You know I'm on live because you get my live videos. Why you keep calling me while I'm on live? Anyway, um,
Empress 808 Diamond says, hold on. Whoa.
greetings, Cassandra. Cathedral, let me see.
It's very cold in California. I'm trying to read it. It keep disappearing. It's very cold in California right now. 38.7 trillion dollars in debt ceiling reset. USA, China earthquake, tsunami, Japan flooding, the U.S., New York, Colorado, and East Coast. Yeah, that's all. That's everything we just said.
Said Colorado. I kept seeing snowstorm up in Colorado. Right? Do y'all see the banks crashing yet in 2024? All right, moving on to the politics. So the politics, as my sister Amasai used to say. Do we see the no? That's not politics. That's economics. Um,
Finances.
yes, I do. I do see them crashing. As a matter of fact, in that arena right there with finances, people, y'all look here. Y'all better go back to the old days. Remember when the grandparents used to hide money in the TV and stuff like that? Well, y'all better start taking your cash out and start hiding it, okay? Because the banks are going to crash. And not only that, they already had some experiences where they're taking people's money and not giving people their money, okay?
Not only that, a lot of things with the consumer financing and
Consumer
consumer
law.
debt, consumer law. A lot of people that think that the consumer law is fake and it's not real, and a lot of these people are making up stuff. A lot of people are putting in the work and the actions that are going after these banks and these credit unions and all of this, and they're being sued. They're causing so many problems because they're being sued for doing illegal things. That I just seen an article about a week or two ago where they said that they want to shut down all the credit bureaus, the so-called credit bureaus like Equifax, Experian. They want to shut them down for violating consumer
For
laws.
violating consumer, all the collection agencies
All the
are
collection
being shut
agencies,
down for
they
violating consumer laws.
they recommend the Federal Bureau of consumers. They want to shut them down because they've been caught violating too many laws of the consumers. Some of the who just got caught. Even with Uber and Lyft,
Lyft.
they got sued for stealing from their employees.
Yep, stealing from their
I
employees.
think
Now,
I think Lyft was stole like 38 million, and Uber stole like 138 million. They got to pay all of that back.
yeah,
So
well,
all these corporations are getting sued because they're violating the consumer laws and breaking all types of laws.
see how they do, y'all people? See how they do, but see, karma. Remember I told y'all, this is going to be the year. We know last year began when people were getting their karma quicker than you could blink your eye, or quicker, as I say, than the speed of energy. But now, they're revealing it. To answer Visa's question, as far as the planes, you had a dream about planes attacking. Now, as I told you all before, I didn't see physical war, but I did see a cyber war. I did see a cyber war, and I seen this years ago. And I seen it back then. They talked about World War III. I seen back then in 2015, I was talking about World War III, but not in a sense of a physical war. I kept seeing a cyber war where they were going to attack our internet, our electricity. I kept seeing this years ago. So there is a cyber war that's going to take place. And you know what? We ain't seen nothing yet. This year it will
Yeah,
happen. It will
yeah,
happen to the extent where we're going to have to kind of shut down, be off the grid for about a month or so, because they're
yeah.
going to be messing with the electricity. Also, now I heard this. I didn't see this. I heard this about the messing with the water. Okay, so you stock up on water if you can. Put them in your closets. Line them up in your closets. Every time you go to the store, buy 2 packs of water, 40 packs of water, and stock up on your water. Okay.
You should have water anyway because of the it's gonna be chaotic storms all year round. Even in the summer, I see just chaos with the weather.
Well, we're going to see a lot of flooding, family. We are going to see a lot of flooding and a lot of chaotic weather.
Uh-huh.
Again, because it has a cleansing that has to take place, okay? Now, Visha, but I don't see them physically attacking us. I don't see the war, the planes coming and trying to attack us. That's not to say it won't happen because energy changes now. You
Uh-huh.
understand? I don't ever profess to be 150% right with my readings, but as of now, I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing
Yeah.
that. And they better be careful.
And last year, in 2023, everything was like everything was everything was getting exposed. This year is gonna be the year of destruction. Like as far as those who have done unrighteous, like with tyranny, doing evil shit, doing bad things to people. Companies, more and more companies are gonna be destroyed. A lot of stuff for people, for the little man, like the people that are trying to raise up and do something for themselves. This is gonna be your year. Like as long as you've done what's right and you've been right by people and righteous, good things are gonna start to come to you even more than before.
Right.
So even more than before, it's
Right.
going to be a year of destruction for people that are doing unrighteous things. Watch,
Unrighteous things.
everybody that's doing bad stuff, they're going to be dealt with by the ancestors and by the spirits, and it's going to be a year of a spiritual warfare as well.
Oh, it's going to be one of the biggest years of spiritual warfare. That's what Spirit showing me. They're going to be fighting back and forth with everything. Everything. I'm telling y'all what I see, and I'm going to get a little bit more in depth in it. Back to chaos. He says any city's going underwater. The way that California is looking, it may be one of the cities that's going underwater chaos because of the energy that they have put out there. There's been a lot of ratchet energy in California. So I'm going to say another thing, New York City as well.
I see,
New York City needs to be careful too.
I see, I see California. I see parts of Texas. I see parts of Louisiana, some of Mississippi. I see parts of Florida, and I see like going towards up the East Coast. I see a little bit of some parts of the Carolinas may get over inundated with water, and I'm seeing like some of the Baltimore area.
The
So
DMV area,
yeah, I'm
all that
seeing all of
area,
that
yeah.
area up there. I'm seeing a lot of flooding just all over. I'm telling you, all this year, this whole year, chaos with water.
And that's what I said down the East Coast, especially. There's going to be the East Coast is going to be some serious cleansing that's taking place. And there's going to be some water, some flooding, and then you're going to see some storms too. The hurricanes this year is going to be crazy, y'all. So yes, there's going to be, but I do see some city. You know what I'm picking up, family? What Spirit is showing me is sort of like the continental drift. There's going to be some situations like the continental drift that's going to happen. You might lose a little city in California, just say like Vera Beach. You might lose that city. It might go underwater. Okay? And it's gonna happen in this lifetime within the next couple of years. Okay? So yes, I do see that. Now, as far as the economics, going back to the economics, somebody said there was a bank in California, but y'all ain't seen nothing yet. It's a few other banks that's getting ready to expose themselves. That's getting ready to expose themselves. And they are going to be sued because they did not follow consumer law. See, the CFB, the Consumer Financial Bureau, is going after many of these people who have been violating the laws for the last couple of years. Okay, and it's not a joke, it's not a game, because at the expense of many people, consumers who have suffered under the demise of all the evil that they have done and the unrighteousness that they have done, all of that, they're getting ready to pay for that.
Yeah.
Okay, they haven't seen anything yet. Okay, now economics is going to flip flop. You're going to see your stock up and down. It's going to be up and down. Okay. I do see a new. I don't know. Is a new type of currency or coin that may come out. I do see a new type of currency or coin that come out. And not only that, everybody and their mother's into day trading, right? Day trading is cool. I know some people have benefited, some people have not. But I do see a crash with that in March. In March, I do see a crash. Something with the day trading is going to happen in March. Okay, so do look out for that. But the economics are going to flip flop now. As I always tell y'all, in every year predictions, do change your mindset. Change
Yeah.
your mindset. Do not continue to think on poor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't lie and don't lie about not having money, because what's gonna happen, and because it's gonna be a spiritual warfare and the spirits are already walking around, you're gonna put that energy out and you're gonna cause yourself to manifest that into your life. So a lot of people lie about not having money or having money. They're gonna start creating that reality for themselves because they're trying to hide what they have.
That's right. Now, Brother Chaos says CBDC, the new currency. I don't know, but I see it's going to be a new currency. It's some type of new coin or something that's coming out that's going to be very, very popular, sort of on a level like Bitcoin.
Mm.
Okay, I do see that. Okay, however, though, family, do get serious about saving your money.
Hmm.
Do get serious about saving your money. Don't waste money if you don't have to. Invest in some things, land, houses, whatever. Invest in some land. Okay, invest in some land because remember, as well as we're going to see some good coming, we're going to see some bad coming too. Okay, some bad, such as the food.
Hmm.
Such as the food that you eat. Okay? We got to be careful with the food that we eat. You're going to want to start doing your small gardens or doing your food on the inside of your house because Spirit is showing me they're still doing craziness with the food. So get ready, be careful.
With the foods, everything.
Right.
With the water, like you said earlier. Just anything that you could put in your body, just even the vitamins, they're tampering with they're changing up the vitamins. So you have to be very careful with that. It's really gonna come a time where like really everybody really need to start growing their own food again.
You know, honestly speaking, y'all better start getting farms back. Get with your families and y'all should start doing some family compounds. Start doing some family compounds. Somebody I know went to emergency surgery for eating too much watermelon. It was not real watermelon.
Yeah, that shit. See that fake food, that seedless food. You shouldn't even be. If it's seedless, you shouldn't eat it anyway,
Right.
cause it can poison you if you eat too much of it.
Well, I don't know about all that. I don't want to put
Yeah,
that out there,
it
but
can.
it can mess with your system. Remember, you all got to remember, as well as we are coming into a new year, we're coming to another level of transformation. We're coming into another level of vibrating on a higher frequency, and the body, the physical body, is going through a change as well. I talk about it in the book. We talk about the DNA reactivation. So as the DNA reactivates, your body is changing. So your body will adjust to whatever they do. See, what they forget is the fact that they didn't create the body. So who are you to think that you can do what you do to the body when you didn't create it? So what's
Yeah.
happening naturally is the body is rejecting some of these foods. And
Hmm.
it's because the physical body is going through a DNA reactivation. So your DNA, which is information, which is made up of cells and many other things, talks, okay? And it's talking, they're talking to each other, these cells. Oh, wait a minute. That's not real. Because you have to remember we're interconnected with everything. When you walk outside, you walk into yourself. So that means your body's made up of some of the same things that the earth is made up of. So when they think, y'all look what happened to Bill Gates trying to plant seeds, GMO seeds, and the earth rejected it, right? Your body's going to reject it too. So as your body goes through this DNA reactivation and these new cells are being formed and opened up now to allow you to vibrate at a higher frequency, what's happening is it's going to reject some of this fake shit that they're putting out there. It's going to reject it naturally.
Yeah.
Spirit, ancestors, cells, all these DNA little beings talking in your body. Oh no. Get that out of here. The body's going to reject it, okay? Especially the lab grown meat that they haven't been doing, but now they are exposing and passing laws for it. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that too, but again, remember, they didn't create life. They ain't got no right to take life and manipulate life. So
Hmm.
they can try if they want to, but the body is going to reject a lot of things,
Yeah.
right? It's going to reject a lot of things. So just know that don't give them all the power, goddammit. They don't get all the power. Just know that the body is going to fight too,
What else we got? Okay, so
okay?
we did weather,
So
finances.
finances, weather, politics. I don't know. I feel like, and I'm gonna say, feel like I see spiritually. There's a mess. It's a mess. It's a goddamn chaotic mess.
Hmm.
It's a chaotic mess what we see what going on with politics right now. It's supposed to be election. I feel that no state is being run by goddamn nobody.
Hmm.
I feel like this United States ain't being run by nobody. It's all just to keep you
You can
blindsided.
you can tell because some of the things that these southern states are doing. Um, Even with Mississippi, you got Mississippi trying to they trying to bring back segregation. You know, they trying to like slowly bring it back. They don't want blacks on their side of town. They don't. The whites don't want the blacks on their side of town. They don't want the blacks arresting white people and stuff like that. These are actual laws that they're trying to pass.
Mississippi, kiss my natural black ass too. Mississippi, kiss my natural black ass. You do not run nothing down here. Who the hell do y'all think y'all are? Y'all don't even own the goddamn land that your feet land on. So who are you to think that you're going to segregate and tell this person they can't come on that side of the goddamn tracks?
They
Let me tell you something. The ancestors will destroy Mississippi before they allow that to happen.
they want to they want to just I don't know. It's crazy.
Who the hell they think they are?
A lot of stuff that they're doing that they're starting to get more and more exposed in the news. Like a couple of weeks ago, they had a child that they killed. I think his body came up missing. I think it was a man and a child. They were missing, and no, it was a child. And this man, he came up missing, and they found him, but they found him in a grave. And when they got him out the grave, he was missing his organs. Um, I can't remember his name. It was a while back. I think I read it like about a week and a half ago.
Yeah,
Week or
the
two ago.
ancestors got something for that shit too. Ancestors got something for that too. That's why they
So
come in with a cleansing. And however, by any means necessary, ancestors is gonna make it happen. Let them keep taking people's goddamn organs. Let them keep taking their organs.
yeah, they want us to do the Jim Crow thing,
Jim
man.
Crow my ass. They can sit down with that bullshit. At the end of the day, I guarantee you, and don't say mark my words before, the ancestors and the cosmic beings and the sea beings let that shit happen, they will destroy. Mississippi will be the city going under goddamn water. Because remember, the Nile River runs through the Mississippi River, which is connected to the river in Egypt. Okay? The Nile River. So let me tell you this, them sea beans are going to come through that bitch too, and they will take Mississippi under goddamn water. And as a matter of fact, Mississippi got some karma due to it any goddamn way. Because they killed that young boy down there, and they did what they did and try to hide it. Oh, and they hanging people down there. Oh, trust me. Mississippi got its karma coming to it. And they going to tear a new ass to that bitch with tornadoes, with hurricanes, with flooding and everything else. Let them try if they want to.
Yeah, so it's crazy.
It ain't crazy. They don't get to be crazy no more. Who the hell they think they are? You ain't create the goddamn earth and you gonna think you gonna tell, oh, well, we gonna separate, you gonna go away. Just like people think they own land. You own shit. Mother Nature owns shit. Hasn't she showed you? Look what she did to California. What she do? What she do? She came, that water came crashing up on there, crawling across over there. They couldn't do shit about it but run. And they thought it was funny. You think it's funny? Wait till she snatch your ass under that seat. See, my thing is, at the end of the day, you don't own a goddamn thing down here on Earth. Whenever she wants to, look at Japan. All the pretty materialistic shit they had up in Japan and all that shit. And look, the earthquake comes shaking all that shit and breaking it all down. Really? So what you really own? What you really own? You own a goddamn thing. You're walking out here like you run shit. You don't run a goddamn thing because right where you think your city's going to be and it's going to be segregated, a sinkhole could drop your whole city under the goddamn earth. What you going to do about it then?
Just,
Nothing.
just like that.
You understand? Keep playing with nature if y'all want to. Keep playing with the very thing that you're a part of if you want to. Because mother's not playing no more. And she's bringing her wrath. And she's bringing her wrath in many different type of ways. Oh,
Hmm.
don't, not just for the politics. The hell you think you run? You don't run a shit down here. 1 minute you see your city, 1 minute it's gone.
Mm.
Y'all better ask somebody. Go look at Japan right now. Keep playing if you want to. So, when it comes down to that stuff, I don't see a Jim Crow ever coming again. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. As a matter of fact, all of that type of energy Slavery, they keep showing slave movie, all that shit. All that energy is about to be done with. It's about to be done with, and this is what Spirit is showing me. It's about to be done with. If they do not stop with it, a lot of people will be destroyed, and their places of residence and where they live at will be destroyed. Let them keep up with that bullshit if they want to. It ain't just gonna be the goddamn sea that's grabbing shit. It's gonna be the people in the cosmos too. So let them come on with it. Now, what was you talking about? Politics? What else about the politics? What else? What else do we see about politics? I just see that it's a mess.
I see the people with the money and the people in the know are really the ones that are trying to take advantage of nobody of the lack of government that there is. So a lot of the people that have a little say so, a little power, a little pull, like some of these people that are, you know, I don't want to say racist, but like some of these racist people that have a little power and a little pull, they the ones that are trying to slip some of that stuff in.
And it's funny because will the election happen? It's a lot of silliness going on to me. What's going on? And see, really, y'all, I'm only going by what I see spiritually. Y'all know I type in the spirit. Even writing my book, I went to spirit. On a lot of the stuff that I wrote in my book, I went to spirit. I didn't go to no mere man. But let me say this. Let's go to spirit and see what spirit say. Because something not right, ancestors. Something not right, ancestors. What's going on with not Bill Gates, what's his name? Donald Trump. Who's supposed to be a president again? What's really going on? Because I don't pay attention to it physically. So tell me, Chaos, enlighten me. Will the election happen? Are they supposed to make Trump president again? Is that what they're saying?
I don't know.
Somebody enlighten me about that.
They want him to be president again.
Because, really? Wasn't he president for how many years? How many years was Trump president, y'all?
He was just for
4 years, right?
4 years, one term, I think.
Obama was 8 years and he was 4 years. So now, after all the charges he got, and all of the things that he been doing and charged with and everything else, they want him to become president again. Does that make logical sense to y'all? Really? Does it make logical sense to y'all? Think about it. What's really going on with the politics and ticks and whatever you want to call it? So he is technically still president, but what about Biden? What about that? See, that's why I never liked goddamn social studies and all this shit in the first place anyway. I always hated that shit. I didn't like none of that. But anyway, spiritually seeing, because I'm going to go to spirit first. I don't give a goddamn about no man. I'm going to go to spirit first.
Well,
there's some trickery going on. I see the Chinese creeping up in here everywhere. From Walmart to Walgreens, places they never used to shop. Honestly speaking, I think the Chinese are taking over.
Yeah, they done called in their debt. They come in to collect. And
you hear what I'm saying?
They finna be running America.
Temu took over. Shein took over. The Chinese are creeping in here and there. So while you think that Biden is the president or Trump was not the president, all this is going on, they're slowly but surely moving themselves in, taking over. Yeah. So I think we need to pay attention to that more than anything.
China runs everything in America. You think about it, they run the business. They supposed to be like they run the business, and then now that opioid is the big thing in America, the big drug in America, China is behind that too.
Now, Starry said they've been buying up property everywhere. They sure have. There was a talk that China will own the U.S. China will own the U.S. I honestly really they already own it. I really do. I think China already owns it. So while you're looking at all this pretend shit that they're showing you on Fox and CNN about President Biden and President Trump let me tell y'all, they got you fooled. But I be watching. I don't miss a goddamn trick. I'm seeing some Russians too. I'm in the gas station. I'm seeing some Russians.
Yeah, you seeing them everywhere.
Everywhere now. Come on now. And I know which one are warriors and which ones are not. He'll tell you. I'll tell you. That's a warrior right there. That's a warrior right there. I read their spirits. And as a New Yorker, you don't miss a goddamn thing. You don't miss shit. You look over your head, your eyes in the back of your head. I got one in the back of my neck, literally a tattoo. And you got eyes on the side. You got eyes in the front, on top, everywhere else. I don't miss a goddamn trick. I see them coming to. What's so damn funny?
What they say? They're coming in by the thousands on the border.
Shit. They sure are. Do I got a problem with it? Nah, not really. I'm good. They ain't bother me. And I didn't know the White House was for sale on Zillow. Stop playing.
Nah, it is. It did come up. I don't know if it's still up there.
It was on sale. Stop playing.
Yeah,
They
it
put
came
the
up.
White House on sale?
I don't know if it was real, but it was up on Zillow.
Or did somebody create that and make that up, KSI?
Nah, that happened for real. That happened for real.
Okay. Now, Catherine, what you say about mostly entertainment? That's funny. It was on sale for $4 million. Well, shit. Who want to buy the White House? Somebody want to buy the White House?
Shit.
Probably all kind of
It's in the
demons running
middle
up
of
in
the
that
fucking
bitch.
ghetto anyway.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it is. Okay, so, Catherine, what you want us to talk about? See what we see in the entertainment? Well, y'all know it's a wrap for that shit. It's a wrap for the
It's already
entertainment.
cracked in half because the people that are running it, they don't have the power they used to.
Right. The entertainment is a done deal. And I'm so damn sick of the Diddy shit and the K and what else?
Diddy,
TD Jake shit. I'm tired of
TD
hearing that
Jakes.
shit. Y'all act like y'all this is something new.
Y'all act like y'all didn't know
Yeah.
that both of them were gay. I knew it when I first saw him preaching. I knew he was gay. The way he was twisting and doing his hips and his hands and shaking his head. And then Diddy, it's always everybody knows he frequents those gay clubs and he be up in there. So everybody knew that he was gay. So it's like in California, there's no secret. So I'm just tired of hearing about this shit. Every day they got something new on Diddy and TD Jakes. No,
Well, look here. It's
who
not
cares?
just Diddy and TD Jakes. It's a lot of them. Look at Christian Keys putting out Tyler Perry. It's a lot of them. At the end of the day, are you surprised? Y'all already knew what you didn't know, what you think you didn't know, what you already knew. At the end of the day, they're just exposing it for what it is. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. And not only mention, they want to put out Diddy. Come on, talk about Clive Davis. What about what he did? You understand? Diddy's a victim too. All of that. If you spiritually can see, and you can spiritually read, you know what the whole story is. Okay? You know what the whole story is. All of this shit been going on. There's nothing new under the sun. They've been doing this over the years. Look at our old singers back in the day that was dealing with energy, except they got caught up in, they were getting them caught on drugs. Now they're getting them by using the gay stuff. You understand? I mean, it's nothing new under the sun. They ain't doing no shit that they ain't been doing.
Oh my goodness.
You understand? And it's sad. It's sad. And it's not even nothing to do with gay people. Ain't got shit to do with it. It's violating people and doing shit you ain't got no business to people who don't want to be gay.
Yeah.
That's the problem I got.
Yeah.
You gay? That's fine. You have all the gay fun you want to have in your goddamn life. But do not make the mistake of exposing them young boys to that lifestyle. Do not. That's the problem I got. If you want to have fun parties and sucking and doing each other and do all the hell you want to do. But do not violate young boys. That's the problem I got.
And young women, they be
And young
violating the
women. Violating young women and young boys and making them do shit. And ask her, well, you do this favor for me, I'm going to give you $100,000. Take that money. You know what? They did shit. All I'm going to say, they lucky. They lucky. I'll say, yeah, give me the $100 and I'll stick it up your goddamn ass. How about that? Now, let me stick it in your ass. How about
they might like that shit. They might like that.
Yeah, they might like that shit. Come on now. Don't do that. You're violating the young people. That's the problem I got with it. Otherwise than that, if you want to have adult parties and you want to kiss a man and you kiss a girl, that's your business. That is your business. But don't do it to the kids. That's what I got a problem with. You turning them out and you think that's funny? You gonna tell a little young boy, well, if you want to be a star, if you want to be a singer, you know what I'll give you? I'll make you a star. You'll be one of the biggest stars. No, you just got to go down on me. Really? I'll bite the shit out. I'll bite that shit right off. How about that? How about that? Doing that to young women and young men, it's not right. And you're right, because everyone is being exposed. And that's why this year, y'all going to hear a lot more too. Watch. Y'all going to hear a lot more.
People will do anything for fame and fortune.
Yeah, well, you do what the hell you do for fame and fortune
People
if you
will
want
do.
to, because that's a price you got to pay with your ancestors. With your ancestors. This month is going to be pretty normal. Come the end of January for you, Uranus is the only planet that in retrograde. Let me see. Out of retrograde. Ramutef, something's about to happen this month again, though. Something big is gonna happen. It's not done. It's not. This month ain't gonna be all the way normal. Don't say I didn't tell you so. I'm telling you what Spirit showed me. This month is not gonna be all the way normal. Something else is getting ready to happen within the next week or two. Something else is gonna happen. Something else. You'll see. You'll see. And see, the thing about it, that's another thing, family. The energy is off with certain predictions. I'm gonna tell y'all like this: what we was able to predict, you got to remember, even the planets. Uranus is going through a transformation. Pluto's going through a transformation. Jupiter is going through a transformation. So these planets are not as that doesn't carry the same energy as they did before,
Yeah.
because they too are going through transformations. Okay. So when you say end of January for Uranus is the only planet that in retrograde going out of retrograde, that might switch up on you, Ramutef. You'll see. Because the whole universe is going through a transformation. It's been said that they've been playing with the stargates, trying to change outcomes. Yeah, they're always doing some shit they ain't got no business doing. Trying to do shit, trying to push shit into this planet and take shit out this planet. They are playing with the stargates, but they better be careful.
All they doing is making their demise come quicker. Cause you messing with, you can't mess with the natural timeline. They showed you that in Loki. You're gonna cause complete destruction, but it's not gonna be. It's not gonna
Say
be.
it again. They can't hear you louder. They showed you what?
They showed you that in Loki. You're gonna cause complete destruction, trying to mess with natural time or going in and out of time and all of that. And what's gonna happen is the people that the original people, the original man and woman that were always here, they're gonna be here. The ones that were placed here, or the ones that may have been developed by our ancestors, they're the ones that are gonna be destroyed because they're doing unrighteous things and they're trying to do something that's unnatural.
Temperance shit.
You can't stop your demise. If something that's unnatural to this planet comes here, it's gonna eventually fade away. It's gonna die, and there's nothing you can do about it. You're just gonna have to accept that.
Sekhmet, the goddess. Sekhmet, the goddess. That's right. They're going to be exposed, exposed, exposed. And a lot more is going to be exposed. We ain't seen nothing yet. A lot more is going to be exposed.
hmm So we did politics.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? If you have some questions, put them in the chat. We did
Nicky,
politics.
Nikia,
We did weather.
Natalia.
We did economics. Okay. Now it's love. Love, 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 love. And you know what? The way shit is going nowadays, y'all. You know what's crazy? Let me tell y'all. We get a lot of readings, and I'm not even exaggerating, y'all. When I tell y'all we getting readings out the pine, north, east, west, and south, even from out of the country. I'm doing readings last night out of Guyana. This whole weekend we had Guyana, right? Let me tell y'all this. Before, it would be love readings.
hmm
Then after love readings came health readings, right? That's what we got to do. Now, I'm not getting too many love readings, except we just got, two, right? D
Yeah.
and that lady, right? So we just got two. But before we was getting love readings out the behind. Now people are concerned about what their journey is and where they're going and what's going to happen.
hmm
So we're getting majority of those readings, but we
We
still
get,
must talk about love because we are getting a few love readings here and there.
yeah.
So, Brother Dinkle, what do you see with the love arena for people so they can get an idea what 2024 is going to be like? with love.
I see. It's funny because I see when you first asked me, what I see is a up, down. Like just like everything is going, the weather is going to be up, down, or here, there, here. It's going to be up, down for everybody. But I also see, but I do see it's going to be a lot of people coming into new relationships and new romances that are going to last a lifetime. I see a lot of people getting with their soulmates, but then I see those who aren't ready to settle down. They're just gonna have a lot of ups and downs, because they have to raise their frequency. If you're vibrating on a low level, your relationship is gonna be up and down, up and down. It's like the energy that we're going in and we're shifting towards. Everybody has to raise their vibration. It can't be about sex and how many women you can get or how many men you can get. It's like you got to elevate your thinking and your mind and the way you live now.
That's right.
So a
That's
lot of
right.
that energy is dying. Like women don't want to deal with that, and men, it's to the point where some men don't even want to deal with that energy no more. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people that were once were like, I'm just gonna be a player. I'm dealing with that. It's like even those type of people are having to look at themselves in the mirror and realize that they don't want to deal with that energy no more, because some people can't take it no more. And now that everybody's spiritual, a lot of these men that were playing on women, and a lot of these women that were playing on men, because of the spiritual aspect, and everybody's dibbling and dabbling in spirituality. Some of the men don't want to deal with no women that have any ties to spirituality, like my brother. Like my brother, he's
Uh-huh.
like, I don't want to deal with her. He don't want to deal with women, and
Shit, he better, because that's going to be his goddamn protection. He better
he
shut up and deal with it.
he don't want to deal with a woman that knows when he's lying, and vice versa. Some of these women don't want to deal with men that's gonna see through their bullshit or see what they're doing up and down. So it's like the energy got to raise. Your vibration has to raise.
Go to bed.
So what you say?
All right, so UFO attack. You might see something like that, KO Sarge. You might see something like that. It might fake a UFO attack. But what we must know is they've already been here and they're here. So they can fake all they want to. I need some water over here. They can
Some
fake
water.
all they want to. You can give me one of those bottled waters, the green one.
The green one.
Yeah.
That's right here.
They can fake all they want to, but at the end of the day, they've been here. And this is why you're going to see more things exposed. Because they already been here. There's been, now, if y'all, okay, in the book, if y'all get the book, in the book, I talk about the meeting that takes place on Antarctica. This is what Spirit showed me. I went to the ancients. I talk about the meeting that they have. It's a world meeting that takes place with the cosmic beings, the sea beings, and also the beings on the planet. And this world meeting, they talk about what's going on around the world. So these beings already have put a warning out. Again, get the book. I talk about it in the book. And there's a warning that's been put out that they got to get it together on this planet. So these beings already been here. They can do a fake attack if they want to, but they've been here. They don't have to fake shit because they already been on this planet. And this is why you're seeing the exposure that you're seeing. Ken loves to read my mind. He knows when something is wrong with me. Jaleesa, that's all good. That's your man. It's okay. Let him read your mind. As long as he don't be reading too goddamn much now. Tell him don't be too nosy, okay? He don't need to be too nosy. He need to kind of relax, okay? But Jaleesa, you can read his mind too. See, Ken got a little bit of edge over you because he's in class all the time, y'all. Because, they're in class. They learn things in class. But if you get in there, he going to have a problem. Don't say I didn't tell you so, okay? Now, Rebel Moon was put out for a reason. Ramutep, I started watching it, but it didn't catch my energy like I wanted to. It didn't catch my energy. Maybe I'll go back and watch it again. Ramutep, you like it? All right, YouTube. We got any questions on YouTube? Any questions, y'all? As far as love, my take on love. My take on love. Come on, come on, come on. You can't have no tip. My take on love. Y'all see my birdie?
She don't want to go to you.
Cause she want to go fly around and play. My take on love this year.
Get her.
If you're already with somebody, try to be peaceful and harmonious and focus on the future. Okay? Because
Bit my tail.
see, that's what you get for kissing her. She bit his lip. She bit his lip, y'all. So do get serious about your one ship and plan for the future. Okay? If you're older in our age category, you already have grown kids and grandkids or whatever, plan for the future. Do something for the future. Could be a farm, a small farm, or buy some land, invest in some land. Invest in shh, be quiet. Or try to do some traveling. Do things together if you're already with somebody. No more arguing, no more dumb shit, fighting with each other, arguing over nonsense. It's time to be peaceful, loving, and harmonious with your spouse, your husband, your wife, whatever.
Yeah.
If you're not with somebody and you're a person that needs somebody, go to your ancestors and ask your ancestors to bless you with somebody who's going to be for you. So love this year it could be good or it could be bad. It's going to be up to how you want it to be. If you don't want to argue, then don't argue. If you want peace in your household, demand peace in your household. Make it peaceful in your household. So love again could be however you want it to be. Okay.
That's right.
What's it for?
It says it's gonna be a big CM coronal mass ejection. Like
A big
fl-
colonial mass ejection coming down.
a big flash. What do you see with that?
Y'all know I love the cosmos. And
Tiger
it's
Divine.
constantly these little CMEs coming down. Okay? I will tell you this, Jupiter, which is responsible for our spirituality, is going to be emitting some more energy in March, which is going to be another upgrade to our DNA. Okay? So I see energy coming from Jupiter, which is responsible for our spirituality, that's going to intertwine with our DNA reactivation and give us another level
He said, "Do you see
of energy.
a real big one coming?"
Nah, I'm not seeing a big one like that. I'm not seeing a big one where we're going to be scared. But I do see that they come periodically. There's going to be one that's going to be a pretty nice size, but it's not going to be like one that you're going to say, oh, wow, this earth is going to be destroyed. Part of the earth is going to be destroyed. I don't see that. Okay? What they say over there on YouTube?
It says, let me see, what it was. The year of Aquarius and the eye of the tiger, 2024.
It's also been said that this is going to heal the people that's got the jibbity jab. Oh, wow. Okay. Ramutas, especially in April as well, for Jupiter will be conjunct with Uranus. Okay? So, there you have it. Jupiter is going to resonate with our DNA reactivation. So, if you find yourself thinking totally different, don't get scared because this is part of your DNA reactivation. So, your mindset, the way that you think, the way that you speak, everything just might be a little bit different. Okay? So, do get ready for that energy too.
Yeah.
As far as health this year, listen to your body.
Yeah.
Your body's going to tell you what's wrong. If your breast start hurting, listen to it and take care of it. If your knees start hurting, listen to it. Your body's going to talk to you. even louder than has talked to you in the past. So for the health prediction of this year, there will be many people who will survive the unrighteous things that they're putting out here in the world to make you sick, and there will be some people who won't.
Mm-hmm.
But what you have to do is make sure that you go and you stay in tune with nature, ground yourself. And I said this years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, I told y'all that the spirit said to eat nothing but greens. We did a whole week of nothing but greens. Not because we needed greens, but because whatever energy that was in those plants, running through the veins of the plants, was going to help with our DNA reactivation. So we had to do a whole week of greens. And then you were told at that time, the beings told me that you were to walk outside on barefooted because you needed to connect with the energy in earth. So I told y'all this year's 6 years ago. Y'all might find a video on here. You might not. It's on here. But let me tell y'all this. This year, do take heed. Take off your shoes. Kick off them rubber shoes, them sneakers, whatever you wear, and walk on the earth barefooted.
Spirit say not only are people going to be experiencing, like my wife said, the DNA reactivation, but Spirit say there's going to be a DNA correction. So because they're putting out things and making people sick, they're gonna be correcting the DNA as well. So like the biggest way they know to change the DNA in your body is to cause a virus that changes the energy of the DNA, and it causes your body to create new DNA. So, but Spirit said there's gonna be DNA correction. So things that ailments that people have that may have been put in them or they're dealing with because certain things have been put into their DNA, the spirit and the beings are going to be correcting that. The beings are going to be correcting that. A lot of people that were coming into their spirituality, they're going to that came into their spirituality in 2020. They're gonna start to get more upgrades now. What Spirit is showing me, so a lot of people are gonna, their eyes are gonna start being able to see things, see spirits, see auras of people, and pick up more things with people. Like people that can see, their gifts are gonna be enhanced, and people that can't see, they're gonna be able to see into the spirit realm.
Nicky, is plot okay for me to say my YouTube name here for you to go watch the UFO video I captured in North Carolina last night? Go ahead. Or can you put the link in here and let them go? I want to see it too. And I'm not surprised. I told y'all they've been here. They can fake all the damn UFO sightings they want to. They already been here. They ain't doing nothing. And as a matter of fact, that water that you seen coming through California, there was a ship under the sea that pushed that water out. That's coming from the beings under the sea. They're not going to tell you that because people are going to start panicking. But I seen it. Because, you know, I go in spiritually. And I look and I see. And I seen a big ship under the sea that pushed that water out in California. And y'all seen when y'all see Wakanda, remember how there was stuff under the sea and they came back and attacked them? That's what's going on under the sea right now.
They were trying to let y'all know what was coming.
Exactly. What was that video I caught with all the ships going up? Which one?
The one, I don't know.
How many people have been seeing ships lately? How many people? Because they've been here. They've been here, they've been up there, they've been under the sea, and there's a lot of them under the sea as well. Who were those ships? Chaos, there's seven kingdoms under the sea. In Aquaman they talk about it, but this is real. It's not fake. And there's different beings that come from these different kingdoms. Different different beings that come from under the sea. And there's 7 kingdoms, right? And they're different beings. These beings travel from the planets, from different planets. Again, as I told y'all, where's the book? I talk a little bit about it in the book. So these beings travel from different planets. Now, I'm going to talk more about it in my next book called the Cabo Verde, Africa, the mysterious merwomen. I'll be talking about more of that energy in the next book, okay? So I'll let y'all know I'm trying to get that out by December, but I'm going to talk about the beings, how they come through, and how they're under the sea. Now, what we need to understand is that these beings are coming out of the sea and they're coming from the cosmos. They're already here. Risha said there were 7 lights that came in front of us dancing at different times. It was amazing and the energy was unbelievable. A lot of those gates are in the sea. Yeah, Kale says they are. But again, I'm going to talk about that in the next book. Y'all look for that one by the end of December because that one is
it's
going
on
to get...
Amazon. I'm sorry. The book's on Amazon. You can put it in and you'll be able to buy it.
It's called The Cosmic Oracle. I seen, I heard, I know. The Cosmic Oracle, I seen, I heard, and I know. You're goddamn right. I seen it, I heard it, and I know because I went into spirit and got it. Okay? And not only that, I communicate with the cosmic beings and the sea beings. Of course, my country of Cabo Verde, Africa, where my maternal side is from, are very, very, very prominent and deal with a lot of sea beings. And the story goes is that the women of Cabo Verde were actual mermaids. Half mermaids, some of them are half human. And this is real story, so I talk about it in the book. Y'all will see.
You know, it's funny. I remember in 2017, and actually before then, you was talking about how the you get through outer space through the sea. People were laughing about, like, they wasn't taking you seriously. Not everybody's saying it. Like everybody's saying that you go get to space through the sea. But she was the first one I ever heard talk about it, ever.
Yeah, well, you know, people, they, unless it's told by somebody, quote unquote, white, they don't believe you. But I don't need them to believe me. I come from Africa, and in Africa, I live around there's 10 islands around where our people come from, and it's straight from the sea. There's nothing but sea beings. So you'll hear about the stories in the book, so they can talk all the how they want to. They don't know. And a lot of y'all West Indians and other parts of Africa know too, that have been around the sea. These beings do exist. Haiti too. La Sarine in Haiti, they call it. So these beings been around forever. This is nothing new under the sun. However, the beings showed me that they came through the water from, the cosmos, through Antarctica. I talk about in that book. But I'm going to get more in depth in the new book, Cabo Verde, the mystery, the secrets of the sea, whatever I named it. Whatever I named it. But it's copyrighted, so don't even try it. We got mermaids in Belize too. See, that's right. I heard about mermaids in Belize too. Most of the West Indian islands, people can tell you about mermaids. Get the book of Cosmic Oracle. I seen it. Thank you, Jaleesa, for putting the link in there. Thank you.
The Cosmic Oracle. I seen, I heard, I know.
Yeah, so I talk a little bit about it in there, how they came through Antarctica from the cosmos, from different planets. But in the new book, and the latest book I'm going to come out with, I'm going to get more in depth with it. Okay. All right. Different sea theory for the underground water living. You know, people got to realize there's parts of the sea man ain't never seen. Unless you go in there spiritually, there's parts of the sea man ain't never seen. They think they know, but they don't know. Even half of this earth ain't even discovered. But there's so much more. Yeah. And I'm going to tell y'all that's another thing. There's going to be more that's going to be exposed, okay? There's going to be more that's going to be exposed. So get ready. You're going to hear more stories about the cosmos. You're going to hear more stories about the sea. You're going to hear more stuff about this earth.
you're gonna hear more stories about these creatures and these beings in the woods and stuff too, and these
Yep,
living in these caves and all of this. You're gonna start finding out more,
more and more.
more. They're gonna discover more pyramids that are in America that are hidden in plain sight. A
Yep,
lot of stuff is finna. It's like everything's finna be exposed.
everything's about to be exposed. This year and going forward, y'all ain't seen nothing yet, y'all. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. All right, anybody got questions? We got about, let me see, maybe 20 more minutes on here. We'll take some questions. Get the book. All right, any more questions, family? Primo Prim Prime is watching. Primo Prim Prime. Welcome.
Mermaids shapeshift? Yes.
Yep, they sure do shapeshift.
Yep.
You got mermaids right now that'll come out that water in Cape Verde that'll walk up and just, you think they're human and they're not.
Yep.
And they shapeshift straight into humans. Yes, they do.
Some of them can change into anything.
That's right. They can change into dolphins. They can change into whale. They can change. They can shapeshift.
Yeah.
Yep. Any questions on Facebook before we go,
And
family?
they're very strong. Their strength is unmatched.
Yeah. Yeah. Super strong.
Their strength is unmatched.
Super strong. So you don't want to mess with the mermaids and the mermen, because there's mermen too. Do they eat people like they say, Chaos? No, they don't eat people. They don't eat people.
They'll drown your ass though.
But they will drown you. They'll hypnotize you. There's stories of how they would come out and they would hypnotize some of the sailors and stuff like that. And they would actually hypnotize them and take them under the sea. There's also stories where you're taking under the sea for a couple of years because you're trained under the sea to learn how to live under the sea. That's a story too. It's real stories. These are not fake. So sometimes they will take you to train you under the sea.
I think if they take you in the sea though, you belong in the sea. Like you probably was a mermaid or a merwoman or whatever. I mean a merman or merwoman. You was probably one of those before.
Will, my guess, you want to communicate with you want to communicate with mermaids? You want to communicate with mermaids. I'll tell you this, whatever you do, don't go to the sea and do it because they'll come and snatch you in the sea. Remember what happened? They try to pull you out. You see him right here? You see my husband right here? We went to the sea. This year he got lucky because I made him stand way back, and then some friends of ours was trying to get him to go in there to get. I was like, no, you go get the goddamn water. Don't send my husband out there to get it so he could get snatched up. So anyway, we went to the sea this year because we were doing the offerings to the sea gods, and they called me out there. We had to go. So we were doing the offerings, and he thought he was all bad going out in the water. I said, don't go too far. I said, don't go too far out in the sea. He ain't listen to me. He thought he was all bad, creeping out in the middle of the sea all the way up to his waist, right, y'all? Why that spirit of water came to snatch his ass, right? And tried to pull him out into the sea.
I had to start swimming. I had to start swimming back, and I was and it's funny because I wasn't that deep, and it just knocked that water came and knocked me down, and I kept trying to get back up. It kept knocking me down. It kept knocking me down. Then I had to swim underwater because it kept knocking me down.
Because they were trying to take your ass out there. That's what happened, y'all. They were trying to take his ass out. You hear what I'm saying? I told him. So this year we had to go back because the sea called, and we had to wash some people up.
My knees this time.
And do some initiations at the sea, and he only went to his knees this time. Okay, you can't mess with that mother sea.
Especially if the spirits recognize you.
Exactly.
For dealing with them, they'll snatch your ass up.
So if I get cool with them, I can move to the ocean.
If you get cool with them, they're gonna want to
take your ass under the sea, and you're gonna have to go. If you get cool with them, so I don't know about that chaos side. Now, as far as you communicating with the beings, you can communicate them. What you can do is you can set up a shrine to them. Okay? Set up a shrine to the beings. Okay? We actually build the shrines for the shrines for the beings, for the sea gods and the goddesses. As a matter of fact, I got a young lady, she texted me today and asked how much we charge to do it. So, we can build a shrine for you, but you need to get seawater and keep seawater there all the time. You understand? and you can communicate with them that way from a distance. You don't want to go to the sea because, you know, if they try to snatch you in, I can't help you. All right, Sekhmet, the goddess, retracted her message. Okay, the energy is in the sea it's very, very strong.
It's very strong. It's been strong for the last, I don't know, I want to say like 3 years. Like it's like the
Yeah.
water is like, I've never seen the energy of the sea that strong. Matter of fact, we need to go back to the sea.
I just told you that the other day. Spirit said we got to go back.
If they take you, how can you breathe underwater? You ain't gonna breathe underwater. You're gonna drown.
No, that's not what happens. When they take you under the sea and they're training you under the sea, they make it possible for you to survive under the sea.
Oh, I thought you meant like if they take you, like come like drown your
Oh,
ass.
if they drown you, but if you've been chosen by the sea gods to be taken under the sea, you will survive because they're going to make it where where you have a body that can breathe under the water. Yeah, this is real stories when they take you to teach you, like Mami Wata, right, or your Moja.
Those are real.
Those are
beings.
real beings, and if they take you, then they're going to survive under there, and then they'll bring you back.
And
But I've known people who stayed under there for a couple of years.
they will talk to you too.
Yeah.
I remember me and her was having a conversation, and I was asking her, "Well, I wonder if if they like this or if they," and they was like, "No," and I heard that shit clear as like like clear as day. Like, no, I don't like that shit. Like, no, they will talk to you.
Well, I'm going to have to make it your business to get down there. Get some seawater, get some sand, get some shells. That way you can have the sea in your house.
Yep.
So we keep a lot of seawater here. Yeah. We got to go back. No, we got to go get some more. And I got to have a conversation. Because they're coming up. They're coming to throw that water up in Florida, too. Don't say I didn't tell y'all so.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What?
I just heard about this today.
It said the man stayed with them. Said this man stayed with them for a year, and he didn't remember anything. Yeah, you won't. That's why people ask how to survive, because you'll survive. They make sure you survive.
But you ain't gonna be able to tell them where you went and all of that.
He don't remember.
Yeah, he ain't gonna remember. He ain't gonna remember that.
You're not gonna allow him to remember.
Be quiet. Be quiet over there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna test you. I filled up the water. Okay. So anything else y'all want us to see? What we see with predictions before we go?
We did love, health, finance, politics. What else? Weather. We did everything.
Anything else y'all want us to see?
What's the point if you can't remember? They'll show you bits and pieces. But
the point is they give you certain powers.
mm-hmm.
And you don't need to remember the experience, but you need to know that you'll have the power. Okay? It's like when you go into getting initiated, even in the bush, right? You don't remember everything because they put you under, but when you come out, you got power.
Yeah.
It's like the sea. You don't want to remember because it's a secret. It's a secret. When they give you those secrets and you're embedded with that power, you don't need to remember what you was doing in it. You just need to know you got that power. Be an example, like I'm very connected with water. So if I don't speak to the water will get hot in the shower. If I don't greet the spirit of the water.
She's not lying, because I was there a couple of times and shit burnt me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't speak to that water. And you all have to remember that your body's made up of 75% water anyway. You should be connected with the very thing that's a part of you, but we don't take the time to look at it like that.
Yeah.
But when you're intertwining, you're dealing with a lot of these gods, sea goddesses, and you embody them. Then you have to respect the water.
Hmm.
You
You
see,
have to respect the water.
and a lot of people they don't respect some of that thing, putting stuff in the sea and killing the dolphins, and they ain't gotta respect. That's why Japan is dealing with that energy, and anybody else who don't do right by that sea is gonna deal with that energy too.
Yep.
The movie Syrians about them was a great movie. Yeah, I think it's on Netflix, right? It's a secret. Exactly. Secret. You can't tell everybody that. You don't want you know what I mean? Everybody don't need to know how I can make the water rise. Just know
Oh,
that if you need to get rid of a fire, I can make that water move so you can, you know what I mean? It's secret. Yeah. So, any questions, y'all? I'm just looking at the birds because they're sitting over here. And they got,
they fighting over the food. She don't want to let him get no food. That's why they making a
who's
lot of noise.
downstairs?
That's Jay.
Oh, what's he
Listen.
doing? Oh, okay. Well, family, any questions before we go? Because we are doing, and we take forever to come on sometimes because we be so busy. But we had to do 2024 predictions. Um, I will say this, y'all. Make sure that y'all still survival kits, blow up boats
Hmm.
and survival kits. Okay, still stock up on your water. Still stock up on that.
Stock up
Get,
on canned goods.
yeah, stock up on canned goods. Get your gallons of water. If you buy gallons and stock up, start building up your gallons of water so you can flush your toilets if you have to. If you got more than one bathroom and you know there's some type of storm coming, keep one of your bathtubs full. But do get ready. Your bug out bag, your survival kit, whatever. Make sure y'all do all that. Keep stuff that y'all could, eat and cook easily. Is
Yeah.
the countries in Africa going to break free from the French for good? Yep. Somebody asked me that today. One of my clients texted me that today. Yes, they are. Africa's finally waking up and saying, get the hell out.
And they finally starting to see what the black Americans were talking about. We're dealing with that type of racist energy and all of that, and
Right,
they starting to see it.
right.
Um, it's crazy because we was watching TV last night, and the Nigerians keep dealing with a lot of racism with the Middle Eastern countries, and they still want to deal with them. I can't fathom that, like being mistreated. And what I seen spiritually is that these Arabs, they don't have no respect for the Africans, so they feel like they can treat them anyway. But once Africa cut them off for good, I see a lot of that stuff is gonna, like, they got oil and they got a little business, but all of that shit is just gonna just slowly go down. Like they can't keep mistreating. They gotta stop mistreating people
Does
like that because of.
the Africa,
Hmm?
China owns some of Africa? They don't own half of shit.
Now Africa start kicking them out
They start kicking them out. That's right.
because they start catching them stealing stuff, and they felt like they could come over there and do a lot of things that the European countries are doing. And if they ain't putting up with that shit from the European countries, they not gonna put it up with it with China.
With China either. Yeah, a lot of Chinese was going over to my mother's, the maternal side, Cabo Verde, and trying to do things. They ain't playing with them. You ain't coming over here taking over shit. Stay over there where you belong. If you ain't coming in peace and to help and support and build, then guess what? Guess what? It's Nicky Love 48. It's Nicky NICKYLOVE 48, and you'll see a picture of my mother. If it's not a picture of a woman, a real beautiful woman, which is my mother, then you know that's not me. So it's NICKYLOVE 48. Thank you.
And be careful, y'all, because there's a lot of people that make up fake cash apps with my name and my wife's name, and we have to report them to make so Cash App can delete those accounts
Hmm.
if when we see them.
Y'all know I'm up here being greedy, eating. All right, so is there anything else y'all want us to see before we go? Going once, going twice. 10 minutes left.
All right, nobody got no questions.
No questions? Jaleesa, I did hear you, okay? Just let me know when you're ready. The islands we need to look out for soon, especially Trinidad. What do you mean? Weather-wise, Ramutef?
Uh,
Weather-wise or something political?
I think you just want to know what's going on with any of those islands.
Trinidad, you know, Guyana been having some problems over there with Venezuela. But I think it kind of died down. Political. Trinidad. Politics. You know, there's a lot of racism that goes on in the islands of Trinidad and Guyana, too. They got, whether people know it or not, they deal with the same energy. And the black people in Guyana have to deal with the black people in Guyana have to deal with the energy of the Indians. The Indians are racist against the Guyanese black people when some of the Indians are just as black as the Guyanese. What's wrong with y'all? I mean, I'm going to tell y'all this. If all of this racism doesn't stop, even with the police, we was watching something last night on YouTube and these police was just racially stopping people doing shit for nothing. Doing shit. They got to stop because Ancestors not playing with them no more either. Their karma is coming as quick as they could blink their eye. As soon as they do something to harm a racist, do something racist, it's going to come right back to them quick like this, fast. Ancestors are not playing no more. This earth right now is being monitored by other beings besides the human beings. And these other beings have focused on making sure that all of these people that are doing unrighteous things are exposed.
Yeah.
So if they don't stop with the racism, if they don't stop with the being greedy, taking all the money, trying to kill people, trying to take nature's food, it's going to be bad for them, y'all. Don't say I tell you so. It's going to be bad for them. And if y'all think California had a few floods, wait till they bring a whole bunch of, let me see, about 6 or 7 states at one time that's going to be flooded. People going to get scared and they're going to think it's the end of the goddamn world. So they got to stop. They've been warned. They've been warned to stop with all of this unrighteous stuff, even with the trafficking with the children. All of it. I'm telling y'all, and don't say I didn't tell y'all so, if they don't stop, you better get ready. Get about 2 or 3 blow-up boats. And if you got some land, build an underground damn tunnel so you can be able to have a place to go. Because nature's not going to play with them no more. And they piss me off because people got to suffer under their damn demise. It's going to be so primo if they don't stop. If they do not stop with manipulating the forces of nature and doing the things they're doing, if they do not stop, they're going to have problems. They're going to cause a lot of stuff to come on this earth. And you know what? The indigenous ones, we better start getting ready to chant down from California to goddamn southern Georgia. And when we say chant, you better goddamn chant. And you better stand on the earth barefooted. And when we say chant at this time, you better chant at this time. Because if we don't, it's a wrap for us, this damn planet.
You know,
it's a wrap for this planet if they don't stop.
As far as the trafficking goes, as far as trafficking little children and stuff like that, people aren't playing with that shit no more. People will kill you behind some kids. And they ain't even got, the kid ain't got to be related to them. The people will kill you behind some kids. So all that taking these kids and doing stuff, horrible things to them like that, like people will kill you and they're gonna get away with it because watch, the police are gonna not even press charges when they find out what the other person was doing. That's what's gonna happen. Like, there's been cases like that already where the police will refuse to press charges against the parent for killing somebody that molested their kid. We just watched the TV the other night, a documentary where this guy he had he was a karate instructor. He kidnapped this man's son and
Mm-hmm.
took him from Louisiana to California and was raping the boy. When they found him, he got his son back. When they caught him and they brought him back for trial, they extradited him back to Louisiana. The father found out about it and was waiting at the airport. I mean, at the at the airport or the bus station. I don't know where
Airport.
the airport with a 38. And so when he walked by him, he was on the phone. And when he walked by him, he was like hiding from the reporters, so they didn't even see him. So when he walked by, he blew the man's brains out. And you know what happened? They gave him 7 years of what was it? What like home? 7 years of like he didn't have to. He had to serve his time outside of prison. He didn't even go to prison, and he lived his life.
But the story goes that he sodomized his son so goddamn bad. And I guess all that man could think of his poor son, he couldn't save him. He did it with a broomstick.
Yeah, he raped the boy with a broomstick.
With a broomstick.
And
Kind of sick shit is that?
And he blew that man's brains out. He died on the spot like that. That's what happens. That's what deserves to happen to people that do shit like that.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. My last message to y'all tonight for 2024 is the most important thing we must, even more than the politics and the economics, do look out for Mother Nature because she's bringing her wrath. Okay? Do have your survival kits ready. Okay? Do make sure that you're stocked up on food and water.
Mm-hmm.
Look out for a cyber war this year. Okay?
And look out for a spiritual war. It's gonna be heavy. Everybody everybody that does spiritual work, get ready. It's like you got people that have clients like we do. You're gonna be busy because people are doing.
If you're doing spiritual work, y'all better do what's righteous and stop fighting each other. I know one goddamn thing. And let me say that, I'm sorry to cut your wisdom, but I ain't never see so many damn people fight each other and use goddamn roots in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm an African. I'm an African. Let me tell you this. Down here in the South, they love throwing roots on each other.
They throw it on your ass in a heartbeat.
On a New York minute. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all better stop that shit. Y'all better stop that shit. Y'all got bigger fish to fry. And if y'all throwing roots on each other, you better throw roots on the people who's trying to destroy your land and take your land from you and trying to divide and conquer your family.
And killing your kids.
And killing your kids and exactly.
Beating your kids.
Use roots for that. Stop using roots on each other, throwing shit at each other like y'all lost your goddamn minds. It's ridiculous.
I always want to put somebody in the trick bag.
Yeah, talking about I'm putting you in a trick bag. What the fuck is a trick bag? What's a trick bag? What's a trick bag? Come on now. Really?
But what they say, I'm going to pop a bottle on you.
But that was what Rose used to say, right? I'm going to pop a bottle. What the hell is a bottle? Go pop a bottle on a man who's taking your money and killing your people. Pop a bottle on him.
I've seen people do that, pop that bottle, and that bottle explode in their face.
But I mean, I've never seen as much. When I tell you we got them out of South Carolina, we got them out of certain parts of Georgia, and everybody's doing roots on it. But what the hell are y'all doing?
In the same
Especially down here in the South, because they still dealing with racism. Y'all popping bottles and doing shit on each other, but do shit on people who's trying to destroy your household. You want to do roots on each other. This one doing roots on, well, yeah, I did this, I did that. But you sitting up here struggling? But you sitting up there and they took your grandmother's land? They took your grandmother's land, but you mean to tell me you could do roots on your fellow sister and brother, but you can't do roots on the one who took your grandmother's land? Come on now.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
Come on. Y'all got your priorities mixed up. Y'all better get your priorities right. Especially down in Mississippi, goddamn it, because Mississippi losing their goddamn mind. But I'm going to tell y'all like this. Don't say I didn't tell y'all so. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. If they come with that bullshit of trying to cause segregation again, the new millennials, the generation before under us and under us, they are going to have a problem because they're going to destroy it. They're going to be white and black.
Yeah.
The new millennials ain't going to have it. And their Mother Nature's going to bring a storm through the bitch. That might be the city that's going underground. Don't say I didn't tell you so. On that note, family, we love y'all. Thank you for tuning in to the Spiritual Vault. I am Nicky Love, a.k.a. Wunam, aka Nicky Love, your African indigenous traditional healer.
And I'm Brother Adinkra, Agunsola, your African indigenous traditional healer. Peace, family.
Peace, peace, peace. And if you all have not had your New Year's reading, feel free to hit us up on the website or on inbox. If you want a New Year's reading, personal reading, you can hit us up inbox, okay? And don't forget, if you haven't gotten the book, get the book.
Get the book.
There's some more
The
predictions.
Cosmic Oracle.
More predictions I have in the book that I did. A few predictions I did in there for the years coming, for the year coming. But
Cosmic
I'll be doing
Oracle,
some more in the
Nicky
next
Love,
book.
Wunam.
Okay?
And the book is $14.99
$14.99 on Amazon.
on Amazon. $14.99. It's under $20. Y'all don't have no excuse. Y'all need to support my wife
I don't beg
by
nobody
getting
for
that
shit.
book.
If they
Getting
need,
that book.
if they're
Getting that book.
interested in adding to their knowledge data bank and they need information, then you can get the
I
book.
said y'all need to support her by getting the book.
Yeah, well, you know, if they're gonna support, they support. If they don't, they don't. They missing out on good information. And wait till the next one come out. They're gonna get some more good information. So if they get it, they get it. We also got an ebook. We got the ebook and we got the hard copy. I'm gonna come out with the audio book probably sometime in February, because I have to record it myself. I don't want nobody else recording my audio book. But
It's on
we got the
Amazon.
ebook on Amazon. You can get the ebook, the paperback, and the hardcover.
The Cosmic Oracle. I heard, I know by Wunam Nicky Love. Yeah, Wunam
Yep.
Nicky Love.
So
Amazing.
do look out for it, and I will let y'all know when the next one is being released. That one is definitely going to be about the sea. On that note, family, y'all have a lovely, lovely night. And again, if anybody wants any New Year's reading, hit us up in box.
Peace, Brother Dooley.
Okay, thank you, Primo. Preem, thank you for purchasing it. Peace, Brother Dooley. Okay, thank you for purchasing it. Now let me know how you like it and let me know what your best chapter is. I'm going to tell you right now. Everybody who ordered the book, majority of the people love the dream and the DNA aspect, and they were loving the actual part about the repetitive numbers.
I was just going to say the numbers.
The numbers. Okay? So
I like the Antarctica and I like the Antarctica stuff.
So he likes the Antarctica, the information about Antarctica. I've gotten different people like different things, but the main thing everybody was saying, dreams, repetitive numbers, and the actual, I also tell you how to set up your ancestral altars in there too. There's good information in there. Y'all check it out. But those are the main things they love, the DNA aspect of it. Not knowing that their junk DNA is really DNA that's reactivating to bring them to higher dimensions. On that note, family, again, we love y'all. We will see y'all soon. We're not going to tell y'all when. We only go by what we say, because when we say
we never come on.
we never come on because we be getting so busy, right? So we'll see y'all soon now. Trust me when I tell you. We'll see y'all soon. Maybe we'll come back and do some readings for y'all. Okay? We'll see. All right, family. Peace and many blessings.
Peace.